What is up, you all? We're back with another Scream 7 video, and we have some crazy news, being that Mason Gooden is returning for Scream 7. Now, this is very interesting because this is something I was not expecting, so I had to cover this for you all. And before we get into it, smash the like button, make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I drop another horror movie video. So to get into this is coming from a guaranteed source, being Variety, saying that sources tell me that actor will reprise his role, Chad Meeks Martin, for the 7th installment of the horror franchise. James Savoy Brown, who plays Chad's sister's Mindy, has not been officially signed on yet. Now, this is very weird because I remember seeing some articles over on X where she did, reject, and she's not signing on for Scream 7. I don't know. It's almost seeming like she is signing on. I don't know. And they also said that Courtney Cox is not signed on, or Patrick Dempsey, but I'm pretty sure that they will sign on. They're probably just trying to play it safe and make sure that everything's okay, because after everything that happened previously with Spyglass and Sidney Prescott, they probably simply just want to protect their characters. As soon as I seen Mason Gooden confirmed to return back and reprise the role of Chad, I immediately thought Open and Kill, just because I feel like without Sam Carpenter, and I'm pretty sure, they're not even going to talk about Tara Carpenter a lot, and if they do, it's going to be something that Chad actually brings up. And I think that will be a good way to actually acknowledge the Carpenter sister somehow, some way, or kind of wrap up their end from Scream 6 with him previously dating Tara, and him kind of bring it up and telling us where they have, where they are now and why they're not present anymore. I think they can strategically write that in with the character Chad. Now, pushing forward, I do think that he can be, the Open and Kill. Maybe it's something where actually they have something where he's like texting Tara, because they can't use Jenna Ortega's voice because of copyright and stuff like that. So maybe they're like, texting or something, and make a long story short, he looks up and he gets a knock at the door, and guess what? We get Chad in a sticky situation with Ghostface while, he was texting Tara. Maybe it was something that, Tara's gonna come over and hang with him, and, she's never made it. She never made it because now Chad is now dead, and they kind of go from there. But it could kind of be bad writing because we don't see her, emotionally just being scarred over Chad or something like that. But I'm just saying it could be something where they actually use a picture of Jenna Ortega as Tara, where he's looking at her on the phone or something, to kind of make the story still connect, you know what I'm saying, without everything feeling like, missing spaces. Now, pushing forward, it's going to be weird seeing, Chad in this story with all the actors we got revealed and the roles potentially we're here, especially with Isabel May being Sidney Prescott's daughter, and we just got McKenna Grace confirmed. We got Asa German, and we have Celeste O'Connor from the Ghostbusters series. I don't know how he fits into that. Only connection I can see him having that's involved with this previously is Gail Weathers. Now, Gail Weathers, she's writing her books, and, she needs, things to be done around her with cameras and stuff like that. We know that potentially, what he can be is maybe he works with Gail now. Maybe he works with Gail. Maybe it's something where he's helping Gail, and they've grown really close over time from the previous events with Scream 6, and they have got closer because they actually went through a lot together, and he works with Gail now. Maybe it's something that she has a project where she's doing another book, or she's, needing help with camera work, who knows. But at the end of the day, I feel like they're going to factor him in through Gail Weathers possibly, or if Jasmine Savoy Brown returns as Mindy. We know that they have their aunt and everything involved too, but she's not confirmed to be in this one. But I'm just saying ways to kind of slickly pull him into the story, because I don't see him being around like McKenna Grace and things like that. And I originally thought McKenna Grace was going to be, the Open and Kill, like similar to like a Drew Barrymore, because she's a big name in the film industry. But now that we have Mason Gooden, just because they have brought him back to Scream 7, it just screams Open and Kill. I can just see him actually getting killed off ASAP, just to kind of make it seem like this is the last piece of the core 4 and we're starting a new type of thing. But at the end of the day, I'm surprised that he's even returning. He is getting bashed, on X right now. Personally, with me, I don't want to get too much into that. I know why people are doing it, just because of everything that happened previously with Scream 7 in the beginning stages, but a lot of people are not liking this right now. They're hating it and they're all against it. So I don't know if this is going to hurt Scream 7, but at the end of the day, I just want to see the movie and see what happens. Like I said, I'm a huge Scream fan. I really do hope, this is a good one. We got Sidney Prescott back, Kevin Williamson back in the chair. And like I said, I think the opening sequence is going to be real interesting after seeing all the names we got brought to us. In Scream 6, we got Samara Weaving being the opening kill that was very impactful and crazy. And it was something that was very unique and different. That alleyway scene was crazy, but it kind of transitioning to the apartment and everything. Now, like I said, I think it could be something very cool with Chad being, he's the opening kill. Maybe it's something where he actually gets killed in the beginning, and then that's the way Sidney gets involved a little bit, because maybe Gail gets notified, like, hey, remember that kid that was with the Carpenter sisters? He actually got killed. Mindy Meek's brother, he got killed. And the crazy thing about it is, remember at the end of Scream 6, Gail and Chad, they were both injured, so they probably get cool on the way, to the hospital through their journey of being injured. Maybe they had some convo after they recover or something. Who knows? It's a lot of ways that they can connect them in, but I think it'll have to be strictly through Gail Weathers, because they went through this previously. Now, we don't know nothing about Hayden coming back as Kirby. I mean, Kirby will be a good one, but the fact that we don't have any of the Carpenter sisters or Jasmine Savoy Brown signed back on as Mindy is going to be very interesting to see how Mason Goodman returns as Chad. Like I said, I think the only way would be, opening sequence with him being killed and that info getting over to Sidney through Gail, and basically that's Sidney's alarming moment where Gail's like, hey, you need to prepare, get your daughters and everything. Ghostface is back. He actually killed the kid that was a part of that group where we were back in New York City. So I think it could be something like that that makes sense, and the fans will be invested in from that moment. And especially if, now Chad works with Gail. Maybe he's helping her with her book or something. Or like I said, camera work. Maybe he's like that Joel character from Scream 2 where, he's involved with Gail and everything. And that'll be a good role for him, because he's not going to be too front line. He can be kind of standoffish, because with names like Isabel May, McKenna Grace, Celeste O'Connor, they're going to be the focus possibly just because of Sidney's, daughter and her friend. So yeah, guys, comment down below what you all think about everything we just heard about with Mason Goodman returning for Scream 7. Comment down below. How do you guys feel about this casting news? Unfortunately, this is the end of this video. I want you all to hit me up on all my social medias at ILIKESCARY, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.